If you want to take your video production to the next level, then check out these 10 AI video production tools. These tools will automate your editing, give you studio quality audio, and even automatically match your shots to the perfect soundtrack. And much, much more. The last tool is also my favorite. First up is Luma, and Luma allows you to create drone shots without a drone. It generates entire 3D environments from a video, which you can then fly through and render custom drone shots just like this. Next up is Kyber. Kyber allows you to generate an AI video based on a song or a voice file. I generated this example to my own voice, and as you can see, the rhythm and the beat are synced to the visuals. Now, one of my favorite tools, which is absolutely blowing me away, is Opus Pro. And what that does is it will take a long form piece of video and splice it up into clips that you can share as reels. So it does a lot of different things. Firstly, it selects the most interesting highlights. It then crops these and reframes them depending on what type of shot it is that you're using. It adds captions based on the most interesting keywords and exports that into a shareable reel. I also particularly like its AI virality score, which generates a score to show the virality, am I saying this correctly? Virality. Do you ever get that moment where you say a word so many times that it no longer sounds like a word? Word. And what is particularly good about this is it will give you an idea of what clips are likely to perform well. Here is an example of a short that I exported from one of my videos. So you can create prompts for ChatGPT for creating SEO content, or you can be creating prompts for AI art generators like Midjourney. So if you're looking for an easy and quick way to repurpose your content, check out Opus, RUNWAY ML, and you will never be looking for the perfect piece of stock footage again. You can instantly generate your own videos with just a text prompt in seconds. And best of all, there is a fairly generous free trial. Using RUNWAY ML is very much similar to the process of working with an AI art generator. And for that, you can take your prompting skills. I've been coaxing ChatGPT to be a video prompt writer for me. And I will leave the fully fledged prompt I've used in ChatGPT for working inside of RUNWAY in the description below. But essentially, I tell ChatGPT to be a cinematographer, and you will describe shots in explicit visual detail using nouns, adjectives, verbs, to include the content, composition, lighting type, camera type, time of day, visual aesthetic, and much more. And then I give it a short prompt, which I ask it to elaborate. So we can take one of these, where I asked it for an establishing shot for a sci-fi film. Now we can come into RUNWAY Gem 2 and use our prompt. But first, let's take a look at how I got on with the example that we gave us. So you can see you've got this very atmospheric aerial shot of moody cinematic mountains. Feeling moody and cinematic myself. But I will just pop in my own prompts, which I got with ChatGPT, and I'll show you how that works. Now, RUNWAY ML doesn't just generate videos for you, it has a whole host of AI tools that you can use. You can infinitely expand your own images. So if you want to create a panning shot of an image, but you need to get more of the background, this is perfect for doing that with AI. You also have the opportunity to use AI to erase objects from the video. So if you don't like a certain bird or something, some piece of rubbish, perhaps on the floor, is cluttering your shot, you can use this to clean it all up. Now, one of the tools I like most of all is actually the video to video. So you can put in a base video. So I can put myself in like right now, and you can add your own stylistic intent on top of that. So you might turn yourself into a cartoon, or into a war epic, into a Greek god, or even into a dog. Ruff! And here is my establishing shot, which I created collaborating with ChatGPT. And you can see, it's not perfect, but the technology is evolving immensely quickly. And it certainly works well for illustrated or stylistic types of medium. So if you're looking for a painted or an animated feel, this is excellent. Brilliant.org is the best place to learn about the fundamental concepts of AI. It has thousands of courses, with many more being added every month. And there you can understand exactly how neural networks work. This is an incredibly worthwhile investment of your time because we are living through a technological revolution, and understanding how AI works will not only help you use AI, it will also allow you to gain greater power. When you can think like the AI, you'll be able to prompt it in a more effective way. So one course that I have been going through and finding particularly useful is Artificial Neural Networks, Learning and the Brain. And in this, it breaks down how neural networks understand the world that we live in, as well as giving you real-life examples of how the latest technologies were built and work. Brilliant is excellently designed and it has an intuitive interface. I particularly enjoy the fact that you go through a number of interactive exercises. Here is one testimonial that I relate with entirely. Brilliant is the teacher I've always wanted to have in school. Engaging, enlightening, and it makes learning very addictive. So if you want to take your knowledge to the next level, Brilliant is the place to go to understand neural networks, algorithmic practices, and much, much more. This is the most valuable information you could possibly put inside your brain box right now. To try everything Brilliant has to offer for free for a full 30 days, go to brilliant.org or click on the link in the description below. And the first 200 people to click the link below will get 20% off the annual subscription. Adobe are getting in on the action too, and they've released a number of AI-powered tools to increase your productivity when you're making your own videos. Another one of the tools that I love is the Auto Reframe tool, which allows you to change your footage from horizontal to portrait, so you can easily repurpose your content with the power of AI. In Adobe After Effects, we now have the power to use the content-aware fill to edit out objects inside of our work. Beyond that, Adobe Audition now allows you to remix tracks to different lengths, so it will automatically extend or shorten your music to perfectly match your shot. Another interesting AI Adobe project is Project Blink, and that's an AI-powered web video editing tool. It has a number of awesome features. So what Project Blink allows you to do is upload your video. It will transcribe it into text, and you'll be able to edit the text to create your video. So if you're looking for when someone says a certain word, you can easily search through the entire script and find that. You can easily automatically remove mistakes and pauses. And of course, you get to do this entirely inside of your own web browser. Another hidden Adobe tool that I recommend using is Adobe Shasta. And this gives you a number of audio-based AI capabilities. My favorite is the AI audio improvement feature, which increases clarity by removing background noise and sharpening your voice's frequency. It makes it sound as if everything was recorded in a professional studio. So if you're blow drying your beard and you want to be making a video,
Adobe Shasta is the perfect tool for you because you can blow dry your beard and make high quality audio.
Next up, we have 11 Labs, and this is a fantastic tool for cloning your own voice. So if you're getting bored doing the voiceovers for all of your videos, why not put in an automated version? The idea here is that we will play the audio and I will lip sync to it as some sort of magical demonstration of the technology.
Voice synthesis, also known as speech synthesis or text-to-speech, TTS, is the process of generating artificial human speech from written text.
Now, another fantastic tool that I recommend is NVIDIA Broadcast, which allows you to change where eyes are looking on your recording. As you can see in that previous clip, I was not looking at the camera, and that makes it a little bit difficult to pay attention to what I'm talking about. But in this video, you can see that I have got my eyes to look at the camera, but I'm not really looking at the camera, or am I? Who will ever know? And here is an awesome tool for getting AI music suggestions for your shots, and I've been using it a lot and it has really helped me. So all you have to do is enter in a prompt, describe your video or scene. You can also put in a prompt to ask it to sound like something, or even describe your personality, and it will match how you are acting to a certain type of tune. But I will put in the video scene. So this will be an explainer for YouTube on AI tools for video. I wonder what sort of video that might be. Who might be using such a video for such a thing? And immediately, in just a few seconds, it suggests you a number of tools. It also elaborates the prompt to give you a little bit more of an explanation of what type of music it thinks would work. So it's saying modern, energetic, dynamic, futuristic, and electronic tracks. It'll keep your audience engaged and excited. Are you engaged? Are you excited? I hope so. I am. Ah! Ooh, electronic synth, baby. It's a little bit low vibe. Oh yeah, that's melodic. I'm feeling it. Download that for later. Oh, wonder where that's going. Let's just try a different one. Modern. Yeah, this is good. It's a good vibe. I'm feeling it. I will show you how this works with a very different prompt. So next up we have a wild comedy skit. So Upbeat is perfect for that. And it's certainly a tool that I've been using in all of my videos. Next up, we have AutoPod, which gives you automated editing for video, podcasts, and shows. And what this does is it can identify who is speaking and make sure that that is the shot that is put on screen. It automatically cuts this for you, and it saves you a hell of a lot of time if you're filming interviews. Next up, we have Descript, which is an online AI video editor, and it will automatically transcribe your videos, identify any filler words, remove those, and cut the video accordingly. So if you're making a lot of mistakes and you want it to sound more coherent, this is a quick way to speed up your editing. Particularly good if you're doing long monologues into the camera, if you're talking for a very long time to the camera, hello, hello, hello. So if you're looking for more ideas around video content, I suggest looking at vidIQ. And what this does is it will identify your own YouTube channel, if you have one, and tell you what types of video might perform particularly well. So every day it gives you 3 free ideas. So here are the 3 it suggested to me. The story of AI, told by AI, an AI-generated text to video using deforum stable diffusion. And then it gives you a prediction of how likely this is to engage your audience. Next up, we have mastering Midjourney prompt codes. Which animal is your favorite? And after that, we have from sci-fi to reality, AI taking over the world of business for billions. So you can then save these or dismiss them. And what's great is it saves all of your ideas in this second tab up here, daily ideas. And you can see all the ones that you've saved. So these are the ones that I saved. Adobe's new AI Firefly shocks the entire AI industry. So the only slight criticism I have of this tool is that it does tend to create quite clickbaity titles. However, the topics are great ideas, and often the actual framing of them are particularly good. Like new tech that's possible with Midjourney for version 5. Now, I think that's a great title and a video I would certainly look into making. Also, vidIQ has a lot of other AI-powered tools, including a script generator and a keyword manager. But here is another way to generate really good titles with AI. What you can do is you come to this website called TubeSplit, and you can put in any of your YouTube videos that already exist. You submit it, and it will automatically give you 5 new title ideas. And you can simply just click on them to see the whole title. And it's great for A/B testing your titles, as well as getting inspiration for how to reframe your videos to attract more attention. And of course, how could any AI tools list be complete without mentioning ChatGPT? Because the power of ChatGPT is that it has a universal application. So of course we can use it as our assistant to help us write scripts, to help us define shot lists, to help us work on our hooks, as well as improving the overall workflow of anything you are doing with video. Here is a prompt that I use in ChatGPT to systematize my video production. All I do is give it a title, and it generates me the video description, the keywords, hashtags, a community poll to put on my YouTube channel, an email for my email list, a LinkedIn post, and a personal message to share with my friends and family, all in one go. I'll leave a link to the prompt that I use for that in the description below if you'd like to copy and paste it for yourself. So if you want to use ChatGPT as your video production assistant, I recommend creating a single chat for each video and working through this iteratively with ChatGPT. You can put in your hook and ask it for feedback. For example, I will take the hook I did of this video and see what it says. It's given me a few ideas to improve the hook. So it might say, for example, are you tired of spending hours editing videos? Want to take your video production to the next level? And it asks me to provide more specific examples. It's also telling me to use specific audience description. So instead of saying YouTuber, marketer, or filmmaker, it says just use one. And consider a call to action. Now it says to use a call to action, which is actually irrelevant. If you want to take your video production to the next level, check out these 10 game-changing AI tools. So I'm actually going to give this a go. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a comment telling me which is your favorite below. And if there are any others I've missed, thanks for watching. And feel free to support the channel by checking out Brilliant in the link in the description below. And if you'd like to stay updated with the latest AI news, I have a newsletter that goes out weekly. You'll also find a link to subscribe to that in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to watch this video next if you want to learn more about the world of AI.